need lots and lots of metal. I need lots and lots of metal. Alright. Some water. Take a flight of run. Let me see what's out here. Looks like the bear likes spawning over here every once in a while. Strike. Right up there. Ceresino.
Well, hello.
Hey.
The only one on today. What's going on?
So far.
Well, I had vote envelopes to stuff. Label. Not stuff. Stuffing comes on Monday, maybe. Just there all day, but the envelopes didn't show up. They're not due to show up till 3 o'clock because they changed so much shit for the election that they had to slow the printer and then have the printer freed up. And yeah, these absentee ballots gotta go out pretty quickly here. So I got an early day off. I gotta go back on Monday, but a little something to keep me busy, do my civic duty. That's about it. I took myself out for nothing. Okay, let's go see if I can't team some shit today. Never came back last night, so I went to bed. I don't know if he's getting on now. Should I say today at all? I have no idea. So we're not waiting on him anymore, cause yeah, he's just fucking.
And who? What? What are you talking about?
I was waiting on Zark last night, but he ended up at the. He's got a tooth, and the dentists have not been open. So last night he had to go to the emergency room. I said, well, at least go see if it's infected, because unless you get antibiotics, that shit ain't gonna go away. And they said, no, it's not infected. They gave him a pain pill. I said, yeah, now they probably put you on a list. Make sure you're not a pill hunter. And then, yeah, he's gonna have to get into the dentist and have that looked at. But the guy said it wasn't infected. Now, how he knows that, I do not know, but... I was just in here yesterday. What's up? Apparently there was an update.
Yeah, it's about an update at least once a day.
Why? What have they done?
They just keep changing stuff.
Oh. Trying to fix the shit, huh? Good luck with that.
He's just being nice to people and changing things because they're crying. So.
Well, oh no, they crying about. You die. It's a dinosaur. You will.
Well, the latest one is because little dinos do bleed damage also.
Little dinos do what?
Bleed damage.
Oh, ha! So now my little compy is gonna kill me quicker.
No, he's gonna stop killing you quicker.
Oh, they got rid. I'm sorry, I missed that first part. Rid of the bleed.
He hasn't fixed that yet. He hasn't done that. That's the next thing that's coming up probably today. It's gonna be an update.
For heaven's sake! So what? You die, revive. I mean, don't get me wrong. You've heard me cry when they're about to take my favorite piece of armor, or my only grapple when that's all I got. Then I bitch. If I get it back, I'm happy. But when you're resource constricted like we are now at the beginning, don't fuck with me. I got a free crossbow out of that dodo. I still am not. I'm not big. Oh, did he?
Night. Yep.
Oh, good. I haven't seen him. How's he doing?
He's doing all right, I guess.
Okay, I'm curious if he's got a girlfriend. You didn't ask?
No, it's not my place.
Oh, because comment that's why he's not on is because he's got a girlfriend. So I gotta ask. You won't. I will.
Could be. I mean,
I'm gonna give him a kudos. Fuck, ain't nothing wrong with that. No reason to be alone. Unless you want to be alone, then I can understand that as well. There are times I'd love to be alone. I will never be alone for the rest of my life, but those rare moments that I have of it, I love it. Don't get me wrong, love the kids, love the grandkids. Just saying, sometimes it feels really good to just be alone. You know? You've only got one, so it's not too bad. Try 3 and then double up with the grandkids. It's like, Jesus Christ, there's only one. There's like too many of you. Cut it up. But I love them. But there are times that it's just like, all right, enough already. Go away. I love you, but I want to love you from a distance. Especially when they're being rude or obnoxious. That's my favorite moment of going, please leave.
So I went to
And,
tame last night. I went to tame a gotcha that I saw because I got a female. I saw a male
okay.
gotcha on a cliff. And I was like, I'm gonna tame him so that way I could breed my gotcha and hopefully he'll produce things that I could use.
Yeah, black pearls.
And so I land him and I drop down the stone. Then I catch something out of the corner of my eye. I thought I saw a manticore, so I wanted to go see where he went. So I run over. Mind you, I'm up on a cliff. I run over to see if I could see where he went, and I didn't realize there's a little crack on the ground, and I fall all the way down to the bottom. I almost died, and down there
Oh,
is one of those big apex prime dodos.
oh
So he
no.
blinds me, and I run into the water. I survived that somehow. The gotcha tames up. I guess he follows me off the cliff, gets killed by the dodo, and then the dodo sends his minions up to the cliff where I got my wyvern, and they kill the wyvern. I'm like, that's fucking great.
Oh no! So you finally got the stuff to have the wyvern.
And
Because you had given your stuff to what's his name, and you had yours in a cube when last I talked to you.
yeah, we ended up killing a prime together or some shit.
Oh,
And
that's just fucking wrong.
no, actually, I there was a bear, a prime bear, and a prime King Kong, and I got the bear to follow me over to where the King Kong was, but I got a little too close and the bear killed me. So then I went back with another bird and they were fighting and the King Kong died and the bear moved off a little bit. I went down, got his bag and got a kibble so I could use the wyvern, but the wyvern is dead now,
Nice.
so.
Repeat. Well, I'll have to do all this nastiness. I don't see our server. Oh wait, I'm installing a mod. Dino Overhaul X. Do we have that mod? Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's the main mod.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So
Making
yeah,
sure I got all.
that's how my day's been going.
Doesn't sound good.
Oh, it's fun. Exciting.
Oh yeah, so I stayed up a little bit later last night playing with all kinds of people. I was doing much better. I like it. I'm now liking my AK-47 better. I swapped that one out a little bit. It's faster. And the only thing I'm working on is the SMG. Just so I want that, that fast little fuck. The one that you have to do the slide and kills to get. I forget what the hell the name of it is.
Mm.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. I'm waiting for Diablo to flip. I ran some more shit last night, but it's about to change.
About to change, huh?
Well, to change seasons, but you get all the stuff in your inventory goes to your normal character. So I have ancient prime pieces that can go on, or primal ancients that can go on my other character. So now my storage is completely fucking full. Completely full. But if I dump anything, then I don't get the ancient and the primals that I have for my character. So, yeah, I'm stuck. It's a pain in the ass. I could do the riff runs. Not that 115s like I need, but I could do 90s to level up my gen to augment my armor. But it's a pain in the ass to, when you beat them, you get all the gold shit. I have to dump my inventory, pick up all the shit, identify it, crunch everything I don't want, and then re-pick up all my shit again. It's a big pain in my ass. Because some of them I ain't getting rid of. I've never gotten primals like this the entire game time I've been playing that fuck. And it's better to augment a primal than it is just an. And now that Zach has his own copy, I have his magic doers, which I won't do. But I also have a Crusader and shit that I ran, which that one was a stretch. I don't typically do the Crusader. I don't do any of the magic one. I'm a barb tanking sort of thing, even though he's not as big a tank as he should be, because I can't get his jewels up high enough yet. But still, yeah, that's the character I like, is the tanky. Always have. Same thing in World of Warcraft and what was the other one? I didn't do much in World of Warcraft. What the fuck was the name of that game? I still have it. Yep, and our server is not coming up. Going through the outdoor. I don't even have an icon for it. What's the name? I'll be goddamned, I can't remember the name of the game, and it's big. Big open world magic. Jesus Christ. I love getting old. Things that used to pop out quickly now hide. Guild Wars, that's what it was. Guild Wars. Wonder what happens if I try to. There'll be some passwords involved that I don't remember anymore. Oh my god. That was a big ass arena net, that's why it's separate than the other ones. Big ass fucking down.
Okay.
$18,000 plus kilobytes. Oh, fuck. Yeah, here we go. I have no idea what my password was. Used MGCSVP at Gmail. Oy, that's been. Oh. Well, we're gonna back out of that because I, hunt up. Well, it's downloading. I'll let it finish its download, but that's about it. Huge. 168,000. Wow. I should not have clicked the button. Fucking, I'm stuck now. Guild Wars, a lot like your World of Warcraft, only I find it better than World of Warcraft. I did have some big ass characters, I don't know if I still do. Guess we'll find out. I ran this with Eagle for, oh god, I don't know how many years. Eagle and Canadian guy. What was his name? He was an MGC member, older guy. What the fuck was his name? Wasn't Medic. Can't remember the other guy's name either. Didn't see him for years. He got sick, and then I never saw him again. So I don't know if he passed away or if he just quit playing. And now I can't even remember his name. I never knew his real name. I just only knew his online name. God damn it. Well, that's gonna bother me now until I remember. Well, good. Where's Buzz at on the island? Is he over by me?
He's over in the southern jungle area.
Oh, it's over like where X was at one time.
They're closer to the edge of the water, though.
Okay. Well, if I ever get a bird, I might be able to find somebody. Oh, I'm gonna get bird. I have to look into this Michicano building thing. Michicano building? I made that one thing and I'm not even sure what that is. Thought it was a fucking door. Like, okay, you're not the door. Walls were easy, they're right in your thingy, and I kept looking for a door and I couldn't find a door, and it said something about gate. So I'm like, okay, that must be the gate. I make it and it's this huge, like, tunnel thing. No top, two sides, no doors. And I'm like, okay, so that's like an entryway or something. I'm not even sure what you call that. It was fucking huge and I had nowhere to go with it, so that's in my store. And I'm like, okay, I unlocked my behemoth walls. If worse comes to worse, there's a behemoth. I need something to keep out the riffraff, not to mention the fucking compies. I hate compies. I mean, they're killable, they're just annoying as fuck. Because there's always like 3 of them. I'm like, really? Always? Just triplets? You little bastards. What trips you out is they start out all nice, like they're not hurting you. They're just like fucking looking at you. When I first, entered and I was dealing with them, I'm like, well, are you a fucking passive tame? What is this? Usually you'd have already killed me. So no, they're not a passive tame. And yeah, I guess it takes them a minute before they decide that they're pissed off at you. So every day now I fight them, but that's okay, they're my meat source for right now. Them and Dip, or Dilo. Not been going balls to the walls like you could see, cause yeah, I have, there's so many. We'll try not to piss them off until I'm able to at least give them half of a fight. Not much of a fight, but a little bit. Actually, I just want my grapple so I can get the fuck out of Dodge if I have. How fast did you put your running speed? I'm at 121 now. Do I need faster than that? What are you running about?
Do you need faster? As fast as you want to run. I got mines at 160 and change, but it don't matter.
Yeah. Well, you can run away from quite a bit at 160 as opposed to 120. Right now, I could scoot away from your compies and yeah, I'm thinking upwards more. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 160. Can we make things in the, not so much in this one, right?
What do you mean?
Is there blueprints like normal?
Yeah.
Well, I put a couple into whatchamacallit, but I think I still have mind wipe, right?
Yeah, you could just gotta make it the old-fashioned way. It's not gonna be given like the other mod, like that.
Oh, okay.
Genesis was handing this shit out like cakes.
I was gonna say, it's gonna depend on if we get something that's worth doing it for. You know, a blueprint that's really worth it. Because that's a pain in the ass waiting a whole day, shit back. last time it was worth it because that one saddle thing you bought or found was the only one that saved any of the.
Yeah, it's towards the end though, so I don't want to worry about that stuff right now.
Well, yeah. Just figuring out if I should do it now, put the points in, and leave off. You know, since it gives it to us, I'm not gonna put any more in there. It's fucking gorgeous here too, a little on the humid. And that's gonna ratchet up a little bit, but we got some beautiful weather last couple of days. For Wisconsin, we have to take that for everything it's worth. If you wait a half hour, it'll change. We're not strictly out of the woods for snow even right now, if you can imagine. Highly unlikely. Some shit would have to come out of the deep north for that to happen. It's been heard of. I had a good day today. Good fucking day. Must have been the D uptake. Just had to sit with a whole room of actually 2 little old ladies who are scared of their own fucking shadow. Oh my god. So first of all, yesterday I had to go in, right? So I go in and there's 3 ladies, me and 2 other ladies, and then clerk of courts. She's the one that runs the clerk of courts usually handles your voting mechanism, whatever that system that may be. So the clerk of court, me and 2 other little old ladies, and older than me. So they both got masks on. Now I come, mind you, with no mask. I ain't wearing a mask. I refuse to wear a mask. I absolutely refuse. Doctor's office is the only place where will give me to put on a mask. If you ask me to wear a mask to go in your business, I will not enter your business at all. You're done. I've ixnayed, let's see, Menards. I won't go to Best Buy anymore. Those are the 2 so far. So they're both sitting there with masks. So out of politeness, I go, I didn't bring a mask, but if you 2 would like me to wear one, I will wear one while I'm here if you prefer. Now that's for them. It ain't for me, because I ain't wearing the fucker for me. So, and they both said no, and I'm like, good, because I have no problem if you do or don't. I ride a motorcycle, I could die tomorrow. This, if it's not this, something else is going to kill me because I'm a human being and I am going to die. That is a fact. Will it be coronavirus? I don't know. It could be the flu. Hell, I could die of cancer. I smoke. I don't know. I'm not going to live my life being afraid of the boogeyman that's going to come out in germ form. So, but I had to listen to them for the last 2 days. Oh, my goodness. And they're saying now that it's not on hard surfaces, but it's on soft surfaces. So finally today, they had asked me something about it, and I said, well, the ones I feel sorry for right now is our grandchildren. Because you and I, we grew up where we had a lot of herd immunities. We went out and we played. We played with neighbors, we played with our friends, you know. We got a lot of immunities from all of that interaction. Drinking out of the hose, making mud pies, you name it, we were doing it. Now, you've locked these children up. They're no longer giving each other, they actually give each other coronavirus. It's just a different coronavirus. You and I gave it to each other when we were kids. And you've done it throughout your lifetime. Well, kids do it when they're small. It's a different strain of corona.
And you read this where?
In medical journals. Dude, the knowledge is out there. Okay, throughout your lifetime.
I'm sorry,
No.
Candy. I can't agree with you on that.
Go read the medical journals.
I can't
dude.
agree with you that because you're being
Fight
contradictory to all the bullshit that's out there.
Yeah, because it's exactly that bullshit. Go back to your chemistry.
Yeah,
Go back to your biology.
like it came from China.
Well, the virus definitely came from China.
But wait, you just said that we've been giving it to each other.
Not that coronavirus. You're not understanding, and you need to really read. Okay,
Hmm.
because there's a lot of information when it comes to the medical. There's different strains of coronavirus. They're not the same. This one that they're talking about now is new. Okay, all the old ones. You and I have already fought these things throughout our lifetime, as has your child. Not this one, okay? Not this virus. This one is a little different. But there are strains of this that you have been fighting your entire life and you didn't even know you were doing it. When your kids go to school and they're around other kids, they trade all sorts of shit.
So this is
Okay?
that train of thought that yeah, it'll just go away, right?
No, I'm not saying it's going away. None of it goes away. Do you want to fight it on your own, or do you want them sticking you with a bunch of shit that they make up? Okay, your body has the capacity when you're well. Let me add that caveat. Okay, you have to have a good immune system, and you have to keep your immune system active. When it slows down, you lock yourself in a house, your immune system slows down with you because there's nothing for it to fight. Your body was set up to fight a lot of different things. When you impede that, that's when the problems start. Now, you can't fight Ebola. You can't fight AIDS. You can't fight hepatitis. You can't fight a lot of them entirely. Okay? There's differences. Is this a flu? Probably. They'll know more when they do more experiments. Okay, jury's still out on exactly what this is going to do. 9 out of 10 times when it mutates downwards. It doesn't mutate upwards. Okay, so there's still a thing that it may be even lower than our typical flu bug. Don't know yet. Have to wait until the science is all in. What I do know is we're fucking up our own system that works great when you let it work. If it's healthy. If you're not healthy, stay the fuck away from all of it, because yes, it can kill you. A cold can kill you if you're not healthy. But if you're healthy, oh my god, locking these kids up is the worst thing you've done for them, because they're losing their natural immunities to things they already should be fighting. And you do it all by itself. No help necessarily. All you gotta do is sleep and eat good. Your body's actually a finely tuned mechanism. But you haven't heard any doctors telling you that, have you? And it's an absolute biological truth. You could do the research on it. The information is there. That is the truth. Your body can fight quite a bit of shit. It can't fight things when you retard it. When you slow it down, it can't do its job. So, do you want to get caught by every fucking cold and flu and bug that's out there? Or do you want to let your body fight some shit? Me? I'm letting my body fight some shit. If it kills me, it kills me. I'm gonna die either which way you look at it. I'm gonna die. Nobody lives forever. But I refuse to be locked up in my house, afraid to go out of the fucking house or talk to somebody. That's no way to live. Hell, we all might as well just find a cave and have our own little separate caves. That's not how human beings were meant to interact. Now, I do believe in washing your hands. There's lots of things that you could do to save yourself from getting everything. Because your body also can't fight everything all at once. But when you stop it from fighting anything, it takes a long time to get it going again. And our kids right now are the ones that aren't getting the things we got. You went to school, you know, with other kids picking their nose and coughing and hacking and playing in the dirt and all of that. All of that is a very vital part to a growing human being.
Yeah, under normal conditions.
This is normal, though. They're making Americans and everybody else on the planet believe that this is fucking Ebola on steroids. Okay, that is not the truth. That is not the truth. Not even close. The numbers don't bear it out, and the only reason why those that are dying are because they're already sick. They can't fight this because they're busy fighting something else. Everybody else, fighting it, moving on. They probably will not get it again unless it mutates, and that's all going to depend on how much it mutates.
So if you're at least mildly in well condition and have a little bit of privilege, then you're good. But if you're sick,
Privilege. What do you mean by privilege?
if you're sick because you're really actually poor, not poor where, you know, you're just having to make ends meet by working 2 jobs a day. I'm talking about poor where you're having to use fucking coupons, government coupons to support whatever childs you have in your family.
And because they're on government support, they're not healthy? You're telling me all these people are not healthy? They're not eating, exercising,
Oh,
getting
I'm not saying they're
fun?
not healthy, but there's people out there that are truly actually poor. A lot of people you see aren't poor. Let's start with the
Well,
homeless. Let's start with the homeless.
yeah,
So
but
they
why
should,
weren't the numbers
so they should
large
be, so
in
the homeless
Poland?
people should just be wiped off the face of the earth because they made a few mistakes.
No. Okay, where's the numbers on the homeless? Now, I'm glad you touched on this one because this is the case in point.
There ain't no numbers.
Out of all
Who keeps track of them? Ain't nobody give a
They
fuck
still
about
die.
them.
They still die.
Yeah.
And they're finding that the numbers in the homeless encampments and all of that, like California has, they're not dying. You tell me why that's happening. That doesn't make sense scientifically. If you listen to all the other garbage that they've been spewing, all of them should be dead. Because A, they're loaded with drug addicts. They're loaded with alcoholics.
I wanna read
alcoholics.
some of this stuff that you're reading. Give me a doctor's name. A doctor's name.
I keep banning them. I got 2 of them. Immunologists. 35 years, the both of them, working in this field. And they said exactly what I'm telling you. And every time I post it, Facebook takes it down. Because it's contrary to what Facebook believes is accurate. And I'm like, well, these are 2 trained fucking doctors that own a hospital in California. They laid out all the numbers. All of it. And they're like, I don't see this. And what they're saying is your immune system was meant to fight things. All of us, rich, poor, healthy. Okay, now I'm not saying if you have AIDS, you have drug addiction, you have a breathing problem, you have kidney disease, whatever. If you're really sick, you wouldn't go out by people in flu season, would you? If you're really sick. No, because you don't want the flu either. It may kill you, it might not, but you're going to be sick as fuck. And you're already sick, so why would you put yourself in that? But now we've flipped it around and told all the healthy people to go home and sit with all the sick people. Well, you just made more of us sick. And they shouldn't have been around it, is what I'm trying to get to you. They've done it all ass backwards. More people got sicker because of what they're doing. Hell, they put the old people in with the corona victims.
More people got sicker because of the lack of leadership. They should have closed down the fucking borders starting January when it was first announced. Instead, we waited to what? Till the end of March?
They called him a fucking racist that didn't like China, and you can't just shut down the fucking borders. So he gave it a month, listened to the fucking doctors, and then went, no, we're shutting the bitch down now. Still, even after, what did they call him? It was on every fucking newscast. He's a racist. He shut down the borders, he's a fucking racist. And then afterwards, now you didn't shut it down fast enough. What is he supposed to do? Please tell me, because I watch that same shit you watch every day. And I'm telling you, if I'm him, what the fuck do you want me to do? Shut it down? You call me a racist because I shut it down because it came from China, which has nothing fucking to do with it. I'm trying to save the sick people from dying. Okay, but somehow it turned instantly to race and it came from China, so you're racist. Well, yeah, the fucking bug came from China. I'm sorry, what else do you want me to call it? It came from fucking China. So, He's damned if you do, damned if you don't, and where's the personal fucking responsibility, Spawn? I'm sorry, I am done hearing about how this is wrong and that's wrong and this is wrong. Where is your personal fucking responsibility as a fucking human being? If you're sick, don't go out by sick people. If you're well, you take your ass to work. I mean, when does it come down to you owe yourself some goddamn responsibility? Did you get a free pass when you did something wrong? If you'd have lit up a fucking store on fire, do you think you'd be in prison?
Yep.
You absolutely would have been in prison. Now it's okay to burn shit down to the ground because your feelings are hurt. Yeah, we all saw it. Yeah, we all don't agree. But that's a reason to tear up your own fucking community? Makes no sense. And then, take one further, here we go, it's back to Trump. What the fuck did he have to do with any of it? Literally, if you look at it logically, did he make the fucking virus? No. Did he close the fucking border? Yes, but that's after both sides yelled and screamed and bitched that if you do this, you're a racist. If you don't do that, you're not a racist. If you do this, you're a racist. Oh my God, people are gonna die. And they blew it all to hell. Why did New York put sick people in an old folks' home? Answer me that question. Michigan did it too. Still waiting on some news from some relatives. Why? You already knew. You all got up on television, Mr. Fauci himself, and said that if you are immunocompromised, elderly, and you come in contact with these people, you're probably gonna die. Right? So what did they do? They put those that tested positive of coronavirus, had the symptoms, in the fucking old folks' homes, and then wondered why they all died. You had the same thing going on in hospitals, too. Sick patients in with non-COVID patients, who eventually got what? COVID. On top of whatever else they were there for, strokes, diabetes. Remember, disease didn't stop because the coronavirus showed up. What about those with cancer? I mean, there's so many diseases. All of these people, what, magically got well when Corona showed up? No. Now you just gave them something else to fight. Especially when you put them in with somebody who has it. Made no sense. But it sure did inflate the fucking numbers. Because you knew it would kill them. Yeah, absolutely no doubt that it was going to kill them. Okay, they can't fight it. So if you put a sick person in with an already sick person, what happens? You get what I'm saying here now? Things never made sense. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. The rest of the countries, we're going to have to take all of their data with a grain of salt because their system isn't ours either. Some of them have the worst healthcare systems on the planet. So you have a bunch of people infected because they were all in the same spot. There weren't enough doctors, there weren't enough hospitals, weren't enough beds, weren't enough a lot of things. That's not our fault. We didn't make these systems, so how the fuck are we supposed to fix them? Not our job. The only one we need to fix is ours. And yes, we weren't prepared, but why weren't we prepared? Let's go back and look at the budget on that one. After the SARS virus, go back and look at the numbers. All the way up till Trump. All the way up. Never replenished the stock that they used for SARS, and then never gave the money, budget-wise, to replenish the stock any year going forward. So they knew exactly what they were doing, and they never filled it back up. Whose fault is that? I blame the Congress and the Senate. It's their job, the budget belongs to them, but Obama signs off. So how come nobody put the money back to replenish the stock after the SARS virus? Interesting questions. The answers are there too. It's all in the budget numbers. They cut the budget each and every year following the SARS virus, knowing they depleted the respiratory equipment, the masks, all of it with SARS. New York being one of the biggest ones. And who had the biggest problem? New York. There's also some very interesting videos from a lot of nurses who literally taped what they were seeing. One of the biggest hospitals, Elwood's, it's a county hospital in New York. Lots of information on that one. It's right there in your face. Patients listed as non-COVID. Non-COVID. 3 tests were done. Non-COVID. Non-COVID. Before they are moved, they are listed as a COVID patient with no positive COVID testing. Then they move those patients into a room with a positive COVID tested patient. Explain that to me. I'm going to tell you, as my mom is a nurse, that typically that is not done. That is outside any medical procedure to do that. But yet it was done. And it's right there on videotape. And it was the hardest hit hospital and the one listing everybody as COVID because they got more money. So people died, they got more money, and the problem never got fixed. That information's out there too. Lots of it. There's so much. That's what I've been waiting to find, is the frontline workers. Now, all of these people that have done the videos, they're all going to get canned. The one lady that I watched that was, I guess, most influential for me, she's a Wisconsinite, which was kind of amazing, but a Wisconsinite who went into the military. She was in, I think, Iraq or Afghanistan, one of the two. She was a nurse. She retired out of there. She's a nurse in Texas. She went to New York because they were short on nurses. Had a distinguished career, mind you. She got to this hospital and said, the hospital in Iraq or Afghanistan is better than the hospital I'm at now in New York City. So that right there should be one of our first fucking issues. Why is that? New York's supposed to be one of the wealthiest cities in our country. Why is that? You have a hospital lower than a third-class nation that's been at war almost as long as it's been alive, and that war hospital is better than the one in New York. That bothers me. That really bothers me.
What up, Zen?
Telling it all. You just gotta wait for them to get out there to tell it, and those that are brave enough are gonna. Same thing with the doctors. They can't say it for fear of losing their jobs. They can't touch those two because they own the hospital. So unless they close them all the way down, because you gotta remember, the minute you start saying something, they could take your livelihood from you. These people have worked their entire lives in the medical field. Would you want your job gone because you disagree with all of it? Your livelihood gets taken away because you didn't agree, but you've done this for 35 years of your life? Doesn't make sense. But there's another Ark victim! What are you guys all working on now? They got it. Well, they're up to wyverns like you, right? Got all the wyverns?
No. Kinslow's the only one that has a wyvern right now.
Oh, I thought they were all busy with...
Zen was laughing at me when I died and lost my wyvern.
Yeah, I tried to help though.
Yeah, you did.
Yep, if we can. It just makes it worse when you try to help.
Shit.
It was, what was that? It was a zom. It was a dodo zom or something like that.
Yep.
Dodo.
He was getting killed by it, so I was like, he was telling me, he's like, just go get my bird and have it follow you. By the time I got to his bird, they killed it.
Yeah, he told me to send this little... Damn.
They were hitting him for like 1,000 something at the time.
They're fucking badass. Definitely. Wasn't it all 3 of us used to nail him? Well, no, when we got manticores and stuff, I think it got a little easier, but no, the spider. It took all 3 of us to kill the spider. Well, without dying. Remember? It was you, me, and Buzz. We'd hit up the big ass, what they were called. Now we have eel. It's not an arachnid. Arachnid's the normal little one you see. Spit shit at you, or shoot shit at you. The hell is it called? Spawn, I forgot. It was on the island when I first got in.
Titan spider?
The Titan spider, that's it. You fucking spider. What's the other ones? We have a eel, a spider. What's the other titans? I don't remember.
Manticore, dragon, turkey.
Yeah, the manticore is worse than the dragon, I think, ain't it? Or is that in reverse? No, the manticore, because he spits them balls at you, right?
They're all
I
bad.
think it was. Yeah, I just remember the ones being. Spider's easier because you can hit them with a manticore. So that makes that one a little bit easier. And I think if I remember right, the manicore's the pain in the ass one. Yeah, I lost a couple to that. Yep, manicore. It was in the cold. I remember that fight. Down went Fraser. Yeah, sorry, Spawn.
No, no need
I've
to be
just
sorry.
been searching it for the last 2 days. The stuff I heard today just really blew my back. Somebody was actually saying online that you can get it from long hair. So now everybody's supposed to cut their hair. And I sat there today and this little old lady said the exact same thing today, and I'm like, is that the only knowledge you're getting is fucking Facebook? Oh my god. So what's wrong with washing your hair? You gotta go cut your hair off? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. If you see a bunch of people with their hair cropped off to like shoulder or ear length, you know why? Because they all read that same Facebook bullshit. And she was literally talking about it today. And her hair is, of course, short, which mine's long, but she goes, and then she said, are you going to the hairdresser yet? And I went, well, back when I needed a haircut and it would have did me some good, everybody was closed, so I couldn't get it done, so now I just let it go. We're just growing it out. And she started laughing. She goes, I finally got into mine. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, I'm not getting a butch today because somebody told me that the coronavirus can live in my hair. I'll go wash my hair. I'm more irritated with all the misinformation that they're putting out there. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Glad I got my raptor.
Okay, we can make water gun skins. Have you done this yet?
Water gun skins? What?
It says, wait. Okay, what is this? Ark Summer Bash. Is that something you have to load on the server then?
I don't know.
Break out your shades and catch some rays in the 2020 Summer Bash event. If you ever needed an excuse to celebrate summer and soak in some sun, we got you covered. From June 25th to July 14th, the second Summer Bash event will be underway. Spend your time relaxing by the beach in a new Hawaiian shirts, or have a fight your tribe. Apparently they can't make a sentence, but okay. Hawaiian shirts, or have a fight your tribe using the new water gun skin. However you choose to spend your summer in Ark, Summer Bash is bound to cook up a lot of entertainment. Some bigger rate boosts for breeding, playing, harvesting, yada yada. Emotes, a guitar riff, drum solo, headbanger. New skins, Hawaiian style shirts, 4 of them. 3 new swimsuit skins. Barbecue themed grilling spatula, club skin. Frisbee skin, boomerang. 1 sunglasses skin with customizable lenses. New chibi pets. Manta ammonite, Cnidaria, plesiosaur, astrocetus. Astrocetus? Event colored wild creatures, so... But I don't know if that gun actually works. It says a fight, but how can you fight with a skin? I don't understand. I would love to shoot somebody with a water gun. Come on now. How fun is that?
When
Did you
does
just see
that
the
start?
guy who made the biggest super soaker? Let me go back here. I think maybe June 25th. So where are we at?
Yeah, it ain't happening
Oh
yet.
hell, I don't even know what day it is anymore. Yeah, it's only the 19th. Okay, so that'll come automatically.
Well, there'll be an update.
Oh good, I want to see if the water gun... That is entertaining. Did you ever see the biggest water soaker? Dude, this engineering guy, he made the biggest... It's a Guinness World Record for water super soaker. It's fucking huge. I love the super soaker. It puts balls of, water balloons.
I need chiton. 150 chitin. I get enough? Oh yeah, I got enough.
Oh god, I haven't even gotten any of that yet. There's turtles off by me, but I ain't been fucking around with them yet. And now I'm stuck in the black hole of downloads. Now if I stop, then I gotta start all over again. So fuck it. Trophy Mathis. How do you say the new Petrodon? Tropy? Troppy?
Oh yeah, we won't see him on here. He's only on
Regular art?
whatchamacallit, Crystal Isles.
Oh, okay. Shit. Chokugon. And good luck with the name. Knots. Chokugon.
I guess nobody's made it in yet. Everybody's still downloading.
I'm still downloading, but I'm in a different download, and it's, God, almost done. Yeah, I downloaded.
I'm only asking because the server is lagging just a little bit, so I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I
think it's-
couldn't when I tried to log in after I downloaded.
Oh, you couldn't see the server.
Oh, so I was gonna backdoor it, but then I clicked on something else to update, not realizing that it would have a fucking gigas wide update. So now I'm just waiting for it to finish. It was guilt. It's at 86%. I plan on playing it though, cause it take me 2 hours to find the damn path.
So what?
No, I'm back. Did you end up finding anything new?
Well, I followed a manticore around for a whole long time, and I just tamed a male gotcha, and it makes black pearls. Yeah.
Shit.
It makes, let's see, fragmented green gems, raw salt, thatch, congealed gas balls, black pearls, and oil. So
Was there an update for the server?
there was.
Oh, this is not letting me join.
As soon as we got off last night, there was an update. Oh, don't tell me this guy put out the new one.
It's saying, please ensure server you're attempting to join is running the latest version of mod.
Yeah, he probably put it out. What a dick. Let's see here. Subscribed items. Date updated. Yep, there it is. June 19th, 1:56 p.m. Change notes. Okay, well. Guess we're gonna have to shut it down.
How long is update time?
There's another update. I don't know. Because it takes long to start the server to start with.